Okay, so I was talking to some people from the Samoan Observer newspaper regarding the Samoan cutting their lease, the wet lease on the Samoan Airways. So I was thinking to myself, well, if you're going to cut the lease on the Samoan Airways, you need to understand the position of Samoa as a nation, the Samoan economy, and make it a comparison to, say, other countries or other economies in different countries who can actually have a national carrier. Now, Samoa doesn't have a national carrier at the moment because Samoan Airways' only airplane is here in Brisbane. And they've now reneged on their wet lease, and they're going to sell it back to, return the aircraft back to the owners of the aircraft. In the meantime, Samoa has a debt, and it's a few $1 million in debt. Just sitting there in the Brisbane airport had accrued a phenomenal retaining charge. So subsequently, I thought that it's actually a good idea to cut your losses and get rid of it. Now, Samoa's population is 200,000. Its GDP value is $860 million per annum. Its assets value, unknown. What does it have? Only two industries: tourism and fishing. Only fishing waters and tourism, nothing else. There are no minerals, no raw resources, no primary industries, nothing to make money. So you have one carrier, and the only people that travel predominantly on those aircrafts are Samoans, who actually would return home now and again between Australia and New Zealand predominantly. Now, the problem with the Samoans is that they're now whinging against their own government. Now, I've made a comparison with the Logan City Council. The Logan City is the city that is south of Brisbane, in which I live in. Now, this is about 4 satellite cities surrounding Brisbane City itself. Now, Brisbane City geographically is the largest city in terms of geography of any other city on the planet. It is quite a large city. Now, that does not include Logan City. Now, Logan City is south of Brisbane. Now, we have a population of 326,615 people. That's according to the last census. Now, Samoa has a recent population from the last census of 2020 of 202,000. Now, you have one airline, Samoan Airways, and you can't afford it. Now, understandably, your population is so small. Now make the comparison with Logan City Council. We have over $6 billion worth of assets. That is way and above anything that Samoa has. We don't have a national carrier. Our national carrier is Qantas and Virgin Airlines. Now, apart from that, we don't have our own police force. We have the Queensland Police. Now, that's Logan City Council. Now, when you compare to, say, Samoa, which has to have everything, has to have its own diplomats overseas, has to have their own ambassadors to New Zealand, Australia, and Europe. They have to have their own governments, representatives. They have to have their own police force, which is their military wing as well. And it has a population of only 200,000. All right, you have to have everything. Now, when you're whinging against your government, calling it corrupt and so forth, you people are a bit short of reasoning, of rationality. Now, you're a small country. Now, you should understand how much you can rely on remittances and foreign aid in order for your country to survive. Stop your whinging. Now, you're a small country, you can't afford an airline. Roll with your punches, go with what governments will advise you on what to do, and then deal with it. Anyway, for my wife, happy anniversary. I will be going to Indianapolis very soon, but in the meantime, I'm celebrating with Pina Colada. Alright, so I'm going to do some now. Let's see how we go, eh? To be pretty generous with the ingredients, I put some coconut cream here. I'll just open that. So here we go. That's a bit of ice. Here we go with Bacardi. This is about 60. Oh no, that's just about 40 milliliters. I will add more. Now, I guesstimate most of my ingredients, as you can imagine. So here we go. Now we will add crushed pineapple and a couple of, and we're good to go. We're done with this. How do you like that? Oh, look at that, we've got another full bottle. It's just freshly opened. Now I put 40 before. I was going to put another. I'll put another 40. How about that? So we have enough. So let's. Okay, some Pina Colada. Taste test. The pineapple crush, which I've just placed over here. Australian crushed pineapple and dull pineapple pieces. Oh, look at that. And the trusty old premium coconut cream. So we begin. And pineapple juice, and of course the main ingredient, Bacardi. Ready to rock and roll. You can sing that song Pina Colada if you want. And then it's just to add ice, and we taste test. That's your Pina Colada.